Now, what decided game one is the New York Knicks are physically overwhelming the San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs have just come from a game seven, while the New York team is a well-rested team. They swept the Cleveland, Ohio, team, and they are able to, get so much more time to rest before coming into the final. But the San Antonio Spurs team went to a game seven against Oklahoma City Thunder. They still look tired. They look a bit burnt out, and it's going to be very difficult for them to be able to succumb a 2-0 lead. But that being said, New York grabbed about 49 rebounds in game one. San Antonio grabbed 54, even though that looks higher. But the impact on the board was the most important thing. Even though we have a Wembanyama that is 7'5", he was not attacking the rim a bit more than when he was playing against Oklahoma City Thunder. And I don't know why. I feel the defense of Karl Anthony Towns is at a different level now, because I see that, he's still able to muscle him out a bit more than what we had going on when we had Chet Holmgren playing on the Oklahoma City side. Josh Hart was also able to do about 15 rebounds. If you look at it generally, Karl Anthony Towns did 12 rebounds. The Knicks won the effort on those categories. When it comes to rebounds, offensive, defensive rebounds, they were better off in the team. So when you look at effort, you see that the San Antonio team lacked a bit of effort. Look at the turnovers. New York had only 8, San Antonio had 13. So if you look at the turnovers, you will see that effort was the problem. Steals, New York had 8, San Antonio had 4. This was almost the reverse of what was happening against Oklahoma City Thunder. San Antonio was a team that was having more steals. Now they're having lower steals against New York. So it means that effort is still lacking. When it comes to blocks, it was balanced out. New York had 4 blocks, San Antonio had 4 blocks, but New York came at the momentum moments. These are moments when it's 6 minutes to the end of the game. So most of their effort really showed towards the end of the game, and that's why they're a more, structured team for clutch performance. New York, they are playing more like it is a war. They are playing more like they need it, because the city of New York has waited for this opportunity for a long time. They don't even know the next time they will get to a final like this, because they are so lucky that they are not meeting an Oklahoma City Thunder in the final. If not, Oklahoma City would have, because Oklahoma beat them very well this year. So Oklahoma City would have been able to deal with them in the final. But from what I'm looking at, a lot of adjustments needs to be made when we get to game 3. Jalen Brunson outplayed De'Aaron Fox in this game 1. It was different. He outplayed him. Jalen Brunson had 30 points. Even though I believe that Jalen Brunson was 12 of 31, he still had a bad shooting night. He had 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and he was +6 while on the floor. Remember that he was injured and he was taken out again. And still he was able to come up with 30 points. It means that that guy is a generational talent. De'Aaron Fox had 7 points, which is unacceptable. He was 3 of 13, 5 assists, he had 3 turnovers, and he didn't have a single free throw. That was the problem. It means that he was not attacking the rim, he was not going into the zone. The way New York was defending, they had players on every area of the zone, so they couldn't enter and they were forced to take shots from outside, and that's why he was 3 of 13. Gave him just 7 points. For a veteran point guard like him, that was very, very bad. De'Aaron Fox for me was completely neutralized. They didn't give him the opportunity. They were switching on physicality and they really overwhelmed him.